Hello and welcome to From the Mic Stand here on Artistic Echoes. Now each week on the show we like to interview some of the most exciting bands around, and this week is a bit of a special show. We've got not one but 4 interviews for you this week, and we're interviewing all the bands that have taken part in Brighter Sounds program as part of a Barnaby Bright. It's been a bit of a musical masterclass. So yeah, really looking forward to chatting to the bands. And our first band of the night, we've got the Perps. Hello guys.
Hello.
How you doing? You alright?
How's your day been? Have you been really busy?
Mine's been pretty shy. I've been working, so been busy doing that, annoying people on the phone. But
bit of band admin for me.
Sure.
Yeah. We've had 2 full Englishes.
Right. Now, for those people who don't know anything about you guys, just want to introduce yourselves and a bit about your music, a bit about your story.
Yeah. Well, so I'm Alex, drummer. Perps, we've been together since 2018. We've really forged from the remnants of old bands that we were in school.
I'm the mutt.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Found him at some point along the way.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm still not sure where.
And how would you describe your sound? What have been some of your influences and bands that you've really drawn on?
It's tricky to say really, because a lot of our tunes is sort of derived from different.
Yeah, we've got a bit of variety.
depends when they were written, really. Because we've had tunes since we were 16. Because me and him, we're cousins, so unfortunately I've had to know him my whole life. But they've been in a band. They were in like a metal band when they were 12. So we've all
14.
We don't know him really that well, but he's just. but we basically when certain songs were written, it's what you were into at the time, sort of thing. So
I think we've all sort of evolved our influences. Like Seb said, we were in quite a heavy band when we were a lot younger. Like your Slipknots and your Bullet and R.I.P. Joey.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, Joey Jordison was my biggest inspiration as a team, kind of thing. So obviously, I was great to have him today.
Yeah.
After his untimely
death,
as a band, the 4 of us. Yeah, like Eric says, it does depend on the songs. We've got a few ballads, a few rocking out ones.
Yeah. But some were written before this band, and obviously. I don't know if it's noticeable, but it's what we were listening to back then, like sort of ballady stuff. But now I think we're getting our own sort of identity with it, because we've known each other for 3 years now all together. We're actually all writing songs together now, rather than like individually and then bringing them in, sort of thing. Like one that he wrote the riff. This is a different way of doing it usually. Like he wrote the riff, and then I wrote the melody. He wrote the guitar, and then he wrote the drums. Usually it's done in a different way. So I think we're getting our own identity with that.
Yeah, I think we've had a whole year now with no gigs or anything, so it's just been purely songwriting kind of time really between us.
I suppose that's the one good thing about the whole lockdown period is
exactly.
It was time to work on the material.
Yeah, rather than having to run the set 12 times in a practice before a gig. So
we've definitely refreshed our set since.
Yeah.
I mean, we've just got back gigging now. As of Saturday, we played in Manchester at the Pier Hut in a Northern Quarter, but before that we did 4 or 5 gigs last sort of the start of 2020. So the last one was actually on the 7th of March, and then it was lockdown. So we had a lot of time to sort of refresh the set, and we've got a lot coming up. To be fair, we've got a gig in Barnsley on Saturday, and then we've got actually a tour coming up as well at the end of August.
Now, you've been taking part in this Brighter Sounds program, this musical masterclass. I just want to tell us what have been some of the most useful things that you found from it.
Well, useful, the most useful.
One of the most useful things is when you go on Zoom, don't have don't keep one of your rude names you've had from a quiz.
Yeah, that was an invaluable lesson.
A Zoom meeting, our manager over there.
Yeah.
He had a questionable name still from when he'd done the quiz during lockdown, I think. So
it's one of them's like face palm.
But other than that,
the PR session we had with Matthew was brilliant. We learned a lot and I'm sure we will continue to learn a lot from him in terms of. Like we've done a lot of releases and that may not have done as well as they should have done and things like that, and I'm sure that's the same with a lot of bands at our level.
The marketing.
But he's given us kind of a
it's a very difficult thing to get right with a band and just get your music out there and get it heard to people.
Well,
there's a lot of brilliant musicians out there, but the marketing is quite...
Well, it was nice to hear it from sort of an outside perspective, somebody that obviously does it very successfully with other people. And we had a great sort of Zoom meeting with him.
Yeah, we learned a lot of how to do the marketing with that, and then yesterday we did the live recording, which is obviously a fantastic marketing tool itself.
Really good that.
So with regard to what you said about useful, all of it as one package. It's all.
Yeah,
you know,
and then we've got tonight as well, together. So I'm sure that'll be even more useful.
Oh, I've been pestering people to tune into it.
So anything special planned for tonight for the gig?
I'm going to take my hands off.
Blow the roof off the place and knock everyone's socks off.
And now you've mentioned that you have the tour coming up. Is there an EP? Is there any single? What's coming up for people?
Yeah, the next thing we're going to do is first EP, and then we do have the next single as well, already recorded, mixed, ready to go. Yeah,
we're hoping to get. We're probably cutting it a bit finer with timings. We're hoping to release the EP before we go out on the tour. It starts on the 29th of August. We're doing it with a band from Wales that we've got to know, the Johnny Ash Band. We're really good guys, and we're hoping to get the EP out before then, but we've been busy, so it might do, it might not. So that's a 5-track EP. That's sort of going to combine everything we've released together in one sort of package.
Working on all the
We've
merch
actually
for it as well at the moment.
We've been well busy for an unsigned band. We actually have been really busy.
It's
not
good.
even just an excuse. Like actually, I've been doing loads of stuff.
So starting to feel real. But so hopefully we can get the EP out before then. If not, that is literally coming up very soon. And then we've got the single that's going to be after the EP that's already mixed and mastered.
Which we are playing tonight.
And we are playing that tonight. And we're playing our latest release tonight as well. So.
Now, for those people who want to keep up to date with everything that you're doing, where's the best places to do that, and where can they hear these singles and EPs?
So, all the major, in fact, every streaming platform. Yeah. So we've got a link tree. So it's linked. The name is just the Perps.
Right.
So we've got the links to everything on there: social media, streaming platforms. Currently working on an online store as well for merch. So hopefully within the month, be able to access that on there as well. And selling vinyls. As well as another thing we've got in the works.
Well, it's been great to chat to you guys tonight. Looking forward to the set, and
thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Cheers.
Thanks very much.
It's been great.